Rod Macbeth and the Tri-City Morning Show.
The Kaleidoscope Festival is happening this Saturday and Sunday over at Town Center Park. Right now I've got Joyelle Brandt. She's one of the Story Cafe performers, and Tara Dickinson, Special Events Officer. Do you have a badge? Can you write tickets because you're an officer?
No, I cannot. I have the power to create some really fun events for everybody. That's my
That's more fun
skill.
than writing tickets. Yeah, so Special Events Officer. How do you get a job like that?
You work really hard, and you get together with some fantastic performers like Joyelle and try to put on some great community events.
And you do this all year round?
I do, yes.
Wow. Did you ever dream you would be doing a job like this when you're in school? Like, what did you end up going to school for and wanting to be when you were a little kid?
I thought I was going to be a teacher. So this is a little different from that.
You know, that's kind of funny because I thought I would be a teacher too. I actually even went to school for teaching.
I had a crush on my teacher.
Well, who didn't?
The female teacher to make this female teacher.
There's always that one teacher.
Yeah, there is. Her name was Ms. Hope. Grade 5. Oh, yes, to be back in grade 5 again. Hey, so you were at the cities. You coordinate all the programming for the Story Cafe. Now, how did you? We'll get to you in a second, Joyelle. I'm not ignoring you right now, but you've got a different story. Tara is. You had to pick all these people. How did you do it?
Oh, well, we had some fantastic people to pick from. What we have happening in the Story Cafe is a combination of community storytelling. So we've got a great program called the Story Project, which are actually Coquitlam community members who have not done this before, coming out to share their own personal stories live on stage. And then we've also got singers-songwriters like Joyelle. We have poets. We also have other authors like Charles Demers and Ivan Coyote. So we've got a full gamut of really rich programming. There's something for everybody in the Story Cafe.
And this is fantastic. Now, where is the Story Cafe? Is it going to be in a tent in that little area there? Because I know you've got the brand new fantastic plaza stage in the amphitheater. Whereabouts are you going to be located?
So you're going to walk in the entrance to the festival. You're going to see us right there. We're a big, massive 50 by 80 foot festival tent.
Wow.
Yes.
That's fantastic. And we should mention this is free admission for everybody.
It's free for everybody for both days. So you can come on out. There's entertainment for the whole family, activities and programming all day long.
Nice. This is fun stuff. That's Tara Dickinson. She is the Special Events Officer. Officer Tara, City of Coquitlam. And Joyelle Brandt is here. And you're a storybook writer. You're a Renaissance woman. You do everything.
I am kind of like that. I was just saying to Tara, you know, when I was a kid, I liked painting and writing poems and writing songs, and I just never really grew up. So
No, that's good. And you get to do this. Do you do this as a full-time gig?
I do this as a part-time gig. My more full-time gig is being a mom right now. I have 2 little boys. They're 4 and 9, so I spend a lot of time with them. So I kind of balance between mommy duties and this.
Yeah, and you've written a couple of books. Tell us about the books.
Yeah, so I wrote a children's book called Princess Monsters from A to Z. I released that 2 years ago, and I'm working on the follow-up to that right now. And that's for little kids who feel like the weirdos, the odd ones, because I was that kid. I was the weird kid who didn't fit in, so I wanted to write a book for those kids.
Yeah, and it's great you can do that because we all feel weird or odd in our own special way sometimes, and maybe that'll help people get through that.
Exactly. You know, I did a talk about the book after I released it, and I had somebody come up to me, and he was this grown man in his 30s, and he just, and he said, you know, I remember feeling like that when I was a kid. I remember just always feeling like I never fit in. And it's so funny because as humans, we do this to ourselves. We're like, there's billions of us on the planet. We're like, nobody's like me. I'm so weird.
that is so true. Now, Princess Monsters, who did the artwork in there?
I did all of the artwork. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's
so I did
cool.
I wrote it, I illustrated it, I even did all of the layout myself and sent it off to a local print house. So.
And where can we buy this?
My website, joyellebrandt.com.
Excellent. Now, you've got another book as well. It's like a parenting guide?
Yeah, it's an anthology of writing called Trigger Points, and I'm a survivor of childhood abuse. And when I became a mom, I didn't know how to deal with all of the sort of flashbacks that I had to my own childhood. And I couldn't find the parenting book that I wanted out there that talked about how do you deal with that. And so one day I was reading on a website called Scary Mommy, and there was a woman who was a writer named Dawn Dom in New York, and she had written an article about this. And it was the first person who had talked about it that I'd ever read, and I was like, what? And I sent her an email, and it was crazy because I was days away from releasing the Princess Monster book. And I said, I know you don't even know me, but would you like to create an anthology together? And she was very brave and said yes. And so we had 21 writers who submitted writing about those moments in your parenting that could seem really innocuous to somebody else, but as a survivor of abuse, it triggers a memory for you of what happened to you when you were a kid. And how do you deal with those moments? How do you keep being a parent and loving your kids and doing break the cycle parenting?
And this is something that I've tried to do. I've got a 9-year-old as well, and my background with some various abuse issues with some people and that, and then thinking, okay, what am I going to do with this? And you try so much to be a better parent and to stop it. Yeah,
you do. And so you're working so hard on 2 levels. You want your kids the childhood that you never had, but as you're doing that, your heart is breaking inside for the child that you were, who never got that.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. Now, you're also a musician. You write songs, and you've got a very cool guitar. I've got something similar. What is that?
This is so cool. I love it. It's the Martin Backpacker.
Yeah.
And I have, 5 guitars at home, because when you play guitar, you just keep, acquiring more. They just keep coming to you. But this one is my favorite because I take it when I take my kids to the playground. This is how I rehearse as a mom. You got to fit it in where you can.
And it's great.
It's tiny. It's light.
Yeah. And I've got the Washburn equivalent to that, and it's the Washburn, and it's just a great guitar. You can carry it anywhere.
Yeah, exactly. So it goes. I steal it in my car. It goes with me everywhere.
Excellent. And you're going to play a song for us, and you're on the stage. Joyelle is on the stage at the Kaleidoscope Festival on the Storybook stage at 6:30. Is it?
It is, and I'll be singing songs and telling true tales of motherhood.
Horror tales
good, the
of
bad,
motherhood.
and the ugly.
Yeah. Excellent. What song are you going to do for us?
I'm going to sing a song called Always, and you'll get to hear, this is the story of my first son being born. You'll get to hear the part where I got really high on the gas while they were giving me the epidural.
There's a funny story with my ex and I when we're in the hospital. I'm watching the tech do the epidural, and I says, "Can I do that?" And he goes, "Oh, no, because I guess if you miss in that one area, it can be very bad."
Apparently. But thankfully, thanks to the gas, I didn't feel a thing.
Great stuff. All right, let's hear this song. Joyelle Brandt, she is going to be performing in the Storybook stage over at the Kaleidoscope Festival, 6:30 on Sunday. She's here in studio this morning.
The waters broke, a river rushed. I lost all sense of time and space. I floated up out of my body and back down again. I looked into my lover's eyes and saw reflected tears of pain. And then we saw your face and knew your name. I will love you always. I will hold you always. Whatever else I could do could not compare to you. Returned to space, but not to time. And the days and nights became a blur. My heart beats quicker at your slightest stir. So small and fragile, yet so strong. I watch you and I am amazed. You are perfection, you are divine grace. I will love you always. I will hold you always. Whatever else I could do could not compare to this moment. Could not compare to seeing you smile. I will love you always.
Joyelle Brent, yeah, she's on the Story Cafe on 6:30 on Saturday. It is going to be fun. Now, your kids, do they like music?
They love music. My older one, my 9-year-old, he just started drumming right from in the womb. So he loves drumming, and my little one is already memorizing song lyrics. So
Nice. So now you've got the trio. You can get the Partridge Family going here soon.
I totally want to do the family band thing. Yeah.
That'd be kind of neat. Now, Tara, do you have kids?
I do not. I am a proud auntie.
Proud auntie, so you're just practicing for the kids right now.
I am. I'm there for the fun stuff.
That's good. This is great. So Kaleidoscope is happening this Saturday and Sunday over at Town Center Park. Tara Dickinson is the special events officer. Officer Tara, I expect to see you with a hat and a baton walking around.
I'll try. There you go. I'll try that for you.
Excellent. Joyelle Brent is a singer, a songwriter, an artist, an author, and most importantly, she is a mother. And you are going to be at the Story Cafe. And I got that right. So Kathleen is listening. I think I called it the storybook stage earlier, didn't I? And Kathleen's listening right now, and she's probably pulling her hair out and says, get it right, get it right. But this is fun. This is all absolutely free. Anything you want to add, Tara?
Just come on down. It's going to be a great day. Plan on spending the whole day. We've got food trucks. Cafe Devano is going to be there in the Story Cafe. Black Bond Books as well, so you can pick up some copies of the books that you'll hear. And it's going to be fantastic.
So Cafe Devano and the Story Cafe, that almost X's everything out. I understand Cafe Devano's got excellent pie.
They have such good
oh
stuff.
my God, this strawberry ginger peach is the best.
Really?
It's delicious.
You know it's National Junk Food Day today.
I know.
Let's go, Cafe Devano for pie for breakfast.
Pie for breakfast is they did the pie a la mode with Rocky Point ice cream. Oh my God.
I'm hungry now. I'm tired. I've been eating Tic Tacs for breakfast. I want some pie. This is great. The Kaleidoscope Festival happening. It's a free event for the family. It gets underway Saturday afternoon and then goes until Sunday. Thank you so much for being here. Joyelle Brent, Tara Dickinson. We'll see you guys on the weekend.
Weekdays starting at 6 a.m. The Tri-City Morning Show. Expect more from your radio. CKPM FM 98.7.